strong allies make for quicker victories.
We do make a good team, don't we?
Ready for more. Ready for more.
Mordremoth didn't even try to cover its tracks. Either this is a trap, or the dragon's getting desperate.
Doesn't matter. Traherne's here, and even if he is just bait, he'll still lead us to Mordremoth.
Mordremoth's here too. I can feel its mind all around us.
Yes, it's like some great fist, and it's squeezing.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this dragon out of my head for good.
Agreed. Mordremoth must pay. And the world needs to see a Sylvari exact payment. Lead on, Commander.
Sweet. We've got company.
Like there's only one way forward.
Let's move then. Stick close. We don't know what's down here.
Armies cannot stop me.
The dragon is focused on the battles outside. We'll never get a better chance.
I see him. Pale mother, what has the dragon done to him?
Commander, the pact, is it?
All but gone, brother. But me and my team will finish this.
It's too late. I know. I am part of the jungle dragon now. It is everywhere.
So how do we kill it? Burn every field, fell every forest?
No, it can't be defeated that way. It'll just grow back. Its roots have spread too far, too deep.
Then we destroy the root, Mordremoth's mind. Its strongest attacks come from its mind, from the dream. That's our target.
Sound strategy, Commander. Turn the tables and attack the dragon the same way it's been attacking us. Brilliant. You don't need a translator to understand that. The dragon doesn't like this idea.
Yes. Strike at the dragon's mind through the dream. It can work. And my connection will provide the access you need.
The Ratanovan said each Elder Dragon has a weak spot. We just identified Mordremoth's.
I'm ready. If I concentrate, I can open a path into the dream, into Mordremoth's mind. Your minds will make the journey, but your bodies will remain here in the cavern.
I've seen enough metaphysical landscapes lately. I'll stay behind to keep the Mordrim at bay.
I'll stay too. If something goes wrong, or Traherne isn't what he seems to be, I'll be standing by.
All right. 3 of us go in. 3 stay behind. My mother deserves justice, and I deserve the chance to get it for her.
You may not trust me, but we both know Mordremoth will enslave us all, just like Fowlin. Let me help you end this.
You need me for this. I have the strength. strength. And Sylvari must demonstrate that strength before the world trusts us again.
Proud to make this final stand by your side. This is for air.
And Belinda. Not a single Mordrum gets past us today.
Damn right. Wait, so everybody going into Mordremoth's mind is a Sylvari? Does anyone else see a problem here?
I will reduce your mind to ashes before I'm done.
Bold words, but empty ones.
Who are you supposed to be?
I am you, what you were meant to be, what you will be. Mordremoth's loyal servant, and gladly so. You are strong, but lack focus. So you seek a master. Mordremoth is that master.
Is this a joke? My will has always been my own. I seek no master and never have. I am no one's servant.
Oh? Countess Anise would disagree. Accept the truth. Mordremoth needs servants, and you were born to serve.
No. To redeem myself, I choose to serve, as I choose to kill you now.
Understood. Glory. Mordremoth's squeezing hard, but I won't quit. Get behind me, Commander. I'll deflect the grenades.
Fire grenades. Can't think. Is Mordremoth affecting me? Sorry, Commander. I'm doing my best. Mordremoth wants to negate me. Wants me to negate myself. I'm done with that.
Look there. A rift opened. Maybe now we can break Mordremoth's illusion. Let's widen the rift. The more we crack open this nightmare, the weaker Mordremoth becomes.
strong enough to change what I was, I will be strong enough not to become that. Thank you for trusting my strength, Commander, and for lending me yours.
Sweet, sad, lonely child, you'll doom us all. Without Mordramoth, Sylvari will cease to exist. The dragon created us. It sustains us, defines us. Without it, we wither and die.
I have to end Mordramoth's influence over us. It doesn't want soldiers, only mindless thralls.
You fight for natural harmony and to ensure your family's future. But without Mordramoth, you can't have either.
Yet I fight on. Better to be dead or nothing than to be what Mordramoth would make us.
To me, my children, our master calls.
Sacrifice themselves to make her stronger!
It's not real! Mordramoth is the one getting stronger, and we have to stop it!
Like Fowlin, or puppets like Scarlet. Our race has no future while Mordramoth lives. I was right. Better no future than that. I have to see this through, no matter what. Mordremoth has to die.
Glad to hear you say that. But you'll have to prove it before I fully trust you again.
Until then, I'll contribute. Mordremoth seems unable to maintain its illusions in the face of such fierce resistance.
We're weakening it. Breaking its grip on the Mindscape gives us a chance to take control. Our minds have power here too. Let's use it! I'll keep breaking Mordremoth's illusions until it's weak enough to kill. If you want to be part of that, follow me.
Become part of me and endure. Fall forever.
Ready for more.
Oblivion. We are the same. Let your mind merge with mine.
Make it. It's so close now. I can't concentrate, can't think.
You're stronger than this, Commander. Release your mind. We reject the dragon.
I think it worked. My head is clear again. That hurt. But I'd rather be pained than enslaved. Thank you.
Just glad I can return the favor.
Mordremoth took us all.
No. This is a trick, like before.
There's a rift here, but Mordremoth is blocking it.
Open it! We need to crack this illusion and weaken Mordremoth's control. Might and glory.
It's open, Commander. Go!
Mordremoth, get ready to bleed.
We are taking control, just like you said. Beating this Mordremoth turned it against its master.
That's how we'll win. By turning its puppets into our allies. Keep opening rifts until it has no more illusions to play.
It's too late, boss. We're all part of the dragon.
Dory, I can fix this, but you have to help. Remember me. Remember the link.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Now, enemies.
It's building up for a massive strike. Shield yourself or take to the skies now. I'm fading fast. I can't do this alone. I feel furious. I can't see. I don't think so. You'll have to try harder than that, Mortimer.
Ready over here.
Might, glory.
Vengeance! For air!
You'll pay for this, Mortimer.
The rift is open.
It's good to see you, my friend.
I've missed you, Tybalt. Grab an apple. Let's finish this. Here it comes again. Protect yourself or go airborne. Someone help me! We did it. Mordremoth is dead.
Truly dead. I can't hear its voice in my head. It's completely gone.
Henry Solari is still here. Still us. I wasn't sure.
Commander, my sword, gallant oak, is nearby. It was a gift from the pale tree. I am connected, bonded to it. Only its power can free me from its... Please, bring it here.
Sword, Marshal.
Quickly now. Use it on me. Kill me, Commander.
No! Mordremoth is dead. We destroyed its mind from the inside.
But I still hear its voice. Mordremoth is alive. One last hateful vestige. A terrible seed planted deep in my mind. You must kill me, Commander, before that seed grows, before Mordremoth reclaims what it has lost. What's left of me can't survive on its own. Strike now or...
I am the future. I am this world. You cannot destroy me. Run while you can.
I won't let all this be for nothing. Stand back. I'm ending this. Now!
have completed the task at hand.
What brings you here?
made it.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here.
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains.
Bear's monument will be in good
The fire
company.
inside that boy. I almost
History.
feel sorry for any of Jormag's
Bring that
minions he
one
comes
down.
across.
Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion. Good.
Make yourself at home. Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish, and celebrate.
I know your story. The jungle dragon was stirring, and you carried Glint's egg to safety. I can only imagine your feelings of hope as the Pact rallied against Mordremoth. About Air as a young Norn. Almost as soon as she could walk, she showed the
Snow
instincts
leopard
of a hunter.
stalks,
But it
does
wasn't
not
until she
always
was as tall as a shortbow that she met evil for the first time. She came upon Dragonspawn attacking a farm, killing an entire family. The daughter was one of Air's defendants.
that your legend.
She had him dead to rights. We all knew it. And what was he going to do?
Friend, Air.
Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer?
Things are getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right Air.
Hey, you're that Redlock trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zosia or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Mordremoth's death came with a great toll, for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaff and Air gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air...
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mordremoth. What will we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword.
Not yet, kid.
Commander, come see this.
What's going on?
It's gone. He came home. Now that is a happy sight.
It's a sign.
Oh, thank the spirits.
Rocks! You... and Garm!
Commander! What are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah, nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt, too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it. Rox, you rest.
I wish I'd met them.
Are you hungry, Gar?
Bring that one down!
Entering combat.
Air's monument will be in good company.
There you go, boy. You're home now. I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordrum. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's going to be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
Praise Wolf. And now, would anyone like to hear a tale of Sisko's great deeds?
I am awed by the power of the stone.
Wolf chose Air at a young age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Bring that one down!
Your craftsmanship does Air honor.
Maybe you can explain.
She was a
it.
great sculptor.
I still don't
drawing her
understand why they
inspiration
didn't bring
and
your
skill
body
from
back for a
Raven.
proper send-off.
We couldn't risk her turning. Her child, Bram, took care of her himself.
Spirits.
He honored her remains, I assure you.
I thought only Sylvari were vulnerable to Mordremoth's corruption.
Thank the spirits.
No, everyone was vulnerable. They were attaching all races to their blighting trees. The trees created duplicates of people to serve Mordremoth. It was awful.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was
Greetings.
renowned. You honor her well by
Say you
carving
were
a
there
statue.
when Air met her end.
He was a powerful dragon minion, one of Mordremoth's most dangerous.
Bear gives us
an
our
abomination.
ferocity,
I
and
heard
Air
it was the head of the
loved
Nightmare
by
Court
Air.
herself.
You do her honor
that true?
and remind us of our gifts.
She
from
didn't
all
deal
the
the killing
spirits.
blow.
Well spoken.
That was a vicious
To
jungle
Air!
predator called a Vine-Tooth.
always said she was destined to be the
Well
next leader of
spoken.
Holbrook.
To air! I can't believe she's gone forever. She was a powerful ally and a loyal friend.
Was it quick?
She died in battle. There was no prolonged suffering.
Oh my.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet. Gone.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
Bring that one down!
Spirits bless this endeavor.
You must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
He's looking for her.
Bring that one down!
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with heirs to Galkin would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved. And the pain of that can be overwhelming. But we can't let the pain
Bring that
stop
one
us from
down.
moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of all of us. How do we embrace that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all. To Air!
To thank you, Air.
May we
all
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To Air.
friend.
join her and the Great
Goodbye,
Spirits.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Heir to Galkin. Her legend lives on. May we all carry her memory until we join her and the Great Spirits.
Looks like I'm off to Rhoda Novus. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure.
But I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock tossed me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person.
Legendary.
I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too,
Oh my.
when the time's right.
It's all skill and a little luck.
It's all such craftsmanship. History.
It's just me.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know nothing.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war. The Mists are too exclusive.
Nice of you.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know nothing.
At ease. His name is on the list. One second, please.
Security breach detected.
Gollum, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
I'm furious! This is not happening! Stop! Hold! Cease! Desist! Poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
Timey! Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of Char expletives to track it down.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news, too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Haha, kidding. In all seriousness, though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great! It's fantastic! Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Counselor Flunt, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor. I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Unidentified user. Security measures activated. Enter passcode. Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now. Enter passcode. Phase 2 complete. Phase 3 complete. Enter passcode. Phase 4 complete. Enter passcode. Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687 activated.
That's our cue. You cracked the code. Let's go. Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flaunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber?
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rata Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it?
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it?
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Tarir?
Back to the leyline map! So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Those?
Exactly. Get him.
That sound makes my teeth ache. Timmy, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
More incoming. It ain't nap time yet.
Exterminate. Don't worry about their food. I'll clean that up later. Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid? From the blighting pods? The things that made horrible Mordrim abominations out of corpses?
So you do remember it?
Timmy, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
I got your back. You first.
Don't worry about Tiny beating us to it. Flunt assures me he has her under his thumb. From what I hear, Tiny has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zojak and Mentor crew.
Did you see where Tiny and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all abuzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. There's another chart here. That's multiple in one day. How odd. I'm going to sneak a look at Tiny's equipment. Watch my back. Look there. Stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Tiny? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
As the leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive. I heard Zojak
Don't tell him, but I secretly call him Blunt, because he is. Tiny got a raw deal on that waypoint device.
Stand down. It's just
I was told I'd
Tiny's
find the
friends
Pact
again.
commander here. Anyone? Were they wrong?
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Rata Novus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Are you sure you just want to crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Luba?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
What was that?
Let's go see what's happening. Protect the counselors! Run! It's a crazy Silvari!
Is that another one of your friends?
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Locke was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead.
It's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Cordicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea in his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw, up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
It's an anomaly. Novus seems to have grown more alert. Very recently.
You think it could be related to the death of the Elder Dragon?
Let's get underway.
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather? All hands, full reverse! On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
A world of possibilities awaits.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think it's hard for me to actually say, but I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question, but others might not have been as lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors, see if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here. Hope he and his troops were out of range.
Ratasum is so close, yet so far.
Servant of mine, walk with
I fully expect us to expire here.
You can never know enough. My pain is easy. Had enough? White mantle, but they're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
valuable.
I feel furious! Chunk of the bloodstone still intact. And these foul things. This bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly blood.
spirit seemed to have been freed from the bloods of Hades in an explosion. I've heard stories of humans sacrificing each other on bloodstones. What remains of scars they must bear. Ready for more. Ah, members of the Pact.
Bloodstones! Slit your throat!
Commander, are you still alive?
They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. I hope they rest in peace.
terrified to close my eyes out here.
The eternal alchemy must seem to favor you.
Went from nearly being executed by a giant bloodstone to nearly being blown up by an even bigger bloodstone.
Yet you survived both. I think you deserve a nickname. Bennett the Everlasting.
Isn't that tempting the eternal alchemy to smite me for my arrogance? Or something?
That's not how the eternal alchemy works.
Think Marksman Moraka will be okay?
I hope so, but it doesn't look good. Her condition is worsening.
It's like that magic fried her inside. Or confused her circuits. She's in so much pain.
Come on, talking about it isn't gonna make it better. Do something productive.
Such as?
Thinking about it with your mouth closed would be a step in the right direction.
Long allies make for quicker victory.
We do make a good team.
Let's hunt down these stone men and show them how the pack deals with its enemies.
I fear, until we have a better idea of what we're up against, we'd suffer the same fate she did.
As soon as we know what we're up against, I'm gonna find out if stone bleeds.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. I think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen.
On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures? That rings a white mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough but well-spoken, medium build, a bit cranky.
Can't say that I have. But I did see Kaith run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
I've got a feeling the damage is far-flung. We should probably call for backup.
I don't know if there's backup available. We're probably on our own.
Bennett will figure something out. We just need to follow his lead.
How have you been since Salvation Pass?
I've been thanking Dwayne that the rescue team found me in time. If not for them, I'd be rotting in a ditch. I close my eyes at night. I can still hear the screams. Men, women, they spared no one. I lost count. Anyway, I made my way back to Falgear's camp and rejoined the squad. Saw the field medic and got checked out. Then we sent word to Queen Jenna about everything. Gave her and the Shining Blade as much information as we could. The Pact offered to put me on leave, but I turned it down. No way I'm giving these murderers a break. So we pursued a lead on White Mantle movement and tracked the pigs up here. Look what they've done to the place. It's shameful.
We have to leave. Now! The Stonemen are coming for us. They made me see horrible things. They got...
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hitting the blast are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a packed squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other Pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the Pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead, but they've been twisted by Bloodstone magic, just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue with investigation.
Rare loot.
Threshold achieved.
Impressive! You fight like a natural-born dwarf.
I learned from the best.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Tybee.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. Yeah, I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out. Scattered by the blast.
I deserve... I hear adventure calling.
You rarely see one of those.
Any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs.
The second near-death
That sounds
experience you've
similar
had
to
in
the
a very
Exalted.
short while.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin.
Unlucky
Or at least that's my
exceptionally
current
lucky.
theory,
Can't
Poobah.
decide. Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Tybee.
There was a time way back when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against Jade constructs, too. It was based on Seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novas, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those Jade brutes. Good luck, time me out!
I swear I won't harm you.
We have to leave. Now! The stone men are coming for us. They made me see horrible things. They got in my head. Turned my own fears against me.
You need to calm yourself. Rest.
I'm afraid to close my eyes. I see them still. Inside my head. They're inside me.
I fully expect us to expire here.
Take that!
Move now!
Swift and steady.
Expect us to expire.
shall be food for our gods! Not even death can stop me!
Not. It's affected her mind and her body both.
I feel furious! Ready for more.
No one trusts me anymore.
Loot.
This is the only proper course. This is the only proper course. Threshold achieved.
They made me see horrible things. They got in my head. Turned my own fears against me.
You need to calm yourself and rest.
I'm afraid to close my eyes. I see them still. Inside my head. They're inside me.
Safe from harm.
Looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way.
I feel furious! Ready to fight! Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
Kate! Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself, and the trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
Incoming! Ready for more.
Did you see that?
The bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself. Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
How did you end up down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Kate, over here. Bloodstone pieces next to this staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. Didn't want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she? The Mordremoth's dead.
Ailing, but recovering. Although not limited.
Sorry to hear.
It's... Back to the task at hand. Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
Bloodstone under this table. It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now. But it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group and a divisive leader. Must be Codicus.
The Legate Minister? Let's drop my divinity's reach more often. Good to believe.
Some more Bloodstone here. Can't believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. What is that? Timing has always been perfect.
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still upset with me, and you have every right to be. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other, and sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused, and I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Kate!
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
Okay. Well, let's see if our little experiment works. Ready? I'll take care of releasing the magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo. And don't blow ourselves. What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing, there was only a brilliant light, devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Codicus. I have to find Canuck and warn him. If he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Commander! Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Codicus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Keith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around some more.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
It was nothing.
That's valuable.
Canuck. Glad to see you're alive. I was afraid you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were, but then, not.
Me too. Your troops?
Some of them are still looking for you, and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the Minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these two delinquents and figured Dragon's Watch could certainly handle it.
Marjorie, Ritlock, showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk about in Divinity's Reach. Canuck, you're here under the orders
Countess Anise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being. I'm to return him home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does something to change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it. But I will say this. Yes.
Before we find him, Codicus may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryta. Or maybe all of Tyria is his prize this time.
I only want to be off Anise's leash. Saving the world would just be a corollary benefit.
For Kryta!
We have company.
No one crosses the White Mantle!
I'll surely succeed where others failed!
guards aren't affected by the bloodstone like the others I fought. They must have arrived after the explosion.
Then they came with Cauticus. We're close. Watch your step.
Glory!
This place was.
That one snuck up
meant
on
to
me.
keep the unwary at bay. Too close to this bloodstone. Splinters left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures up your sleeve, Commander? Countering the magic of these bloodstones returns whatever magical properties it absorbed. I know a certain big-eared Asura who'd love to be here to study this.
I heard that!
Bloodstone chiefs drain whatever energy gets nearby.
If the commander is right about Codex absorbing bloodstone magic.
Work faster! These bloodstones won't collect themselves.
Sounds like we might have something ahead.
Let me take the lead, Ritlock. I was given specific orders on how this was supposed to be executed, and I don't need you to defile it with your inclination to blindly smite.
If that's a blindfold crack.
Care to take the door, Commander? Minister Claudicus, you have obviously... Oh, he's not here. Ritlock, smite away.
My pleasure.
You'll never take him!
Do you actually think we'd let you take him?
He's not yours to keep, fanatic.
Fools must be taught their place.
Magic from bloodstones empowers me! What do you have? Nothing!
Being drained from you won't be stopped.
Might and glory!
I should have done this sooner! How does it feel to be completely ineffective?
Why do you think Codicus wanted them to collect bloodstones?
Hopefully to weigh his pockets down while he jumped in a lake.
He can't be far now. Move along, everyone.
The loose magic here has certainly turned this area into
Ready for more.
zone.
So, Commander, you really think Codicus caused the blast to reverse itself?
Possibly. Keith and I found ground zero and determined something or someone soaked up the lion's share of magic.
His escape does seem conveniently timed to be in the right place at the right time.
Keith, what was she doing here?
Investigating the blast. She asked I forgive her for stealing the egg and everything.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think people can change that much.
Ever the cynic.
See? Point proven. I'll never change either. Ask Casimir.
It would be hard for me to blame Kate for her actions while Mordramoth was alive. But let's save the philosophical arguments until after the Minister is dealt with.
Then let's lay the man to rest.
I think you mean return him to safety.
I'll never understand human politics.
Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself? You follow my orders! I don't know where these delusions are coming from. There is one white mantle. Do you hear me? One!
Minister, I understand, but...
But... Quiet! Now tell me again what this pile of rocks can do. Are there magic words? How powerful is it? Well?
That's him, all right.
Reminds me of a boss I had at the cotton candy stands when I was younger.
Everyone ready to crash his party? Time for your foot key, Commander. Minister Koticus, you've obviously been taken prisoner by these white mantle zealots. I'm here to rescue you and return you to the royal palace.
Let's drop the charade, shall we, you ignorant leaf? I will not be returning to Divinity's Reach until I wear the crown.
So I'm clear. You're admitting you're associated with the White Mantle?
Are you quite touched? I'm their supreme leader, and they will carry me all the way to the throne of Kryta.
Commander, did you witness that?
I did.
Then by the providence granted to me by Countess Anise, I hereby pass sentence on you, Cordicus Beetlestone. Today is your last day on Tyria. Allow my blade to bid you farewell.
Get them! Turn this thing on! What do you think of my latest guide?
I believe it's safe to assume Cordicus didn't absorb the bloodstones magically. Otherwise he'd be down here himself.
Right now! Get in there and save it! The throne was built upon White Mantle blood, and we are its rightful heirs.
You are a heretic, Cordicus, and you shall lead no White Mantle, for I am their god.
What? It can't be.
I am the last Mersat. Many years ago, you knew me as Lazarus the Dire. I have returned from the brink of existence.
No! You are a false god! The White Mantle is mine! Don't listen to him!
Empty words, formed by the forked tongue of a snake. The human seat of power and its current monarch are inconsequential. We are destined to face more virtuous pursuits. My true believers, you're welcome to seek shelter in my light. To those who doubt, you're welcome to burn.
Canuck, go now!
Don't stand there with your mouth agape! Get me out of here!
No! Ah, Mesmers! Sorry, Montre, no offense to Kaz.
Helpful if they're on your side. Annoying if they're not. I understand.
He's gone.
I'm sorry, Canuck. However, I can help to catch him.
Doesn't look like there's any sign of Lazarus either. The Mersat alive. We should immediately warn the Queen, but he appeared to be disinterested in Krega.
Surprisingly different from the last time the Mersat were sticking their creepy bird feet where they didn't belong.
Marjorie, weren't you just saying something about people not being able to change?
A virtuous pursuit can mean a lot of things to a Mersat. But I'll admit, I'm curious.
Yeah, they might think it's noble to make a necklace out of your teeth.
With Codicus not displaying any signs of excess power, I think we have to assume Lazarus was the one behind the blast. We need to find him, get an idea of what he's planning to do with all that magic.
Codicus will want to hunt him down too. He won't readily surrender control of the White Mantle. One will inevitably lead us to the other.
Then this will be a good way to start the new guild. A crisis. But hopefully not a world-ending crisis.
It's how I prefer my crises.
Commander, can you read me? I have some news.
I'm here, Taimi. What do you have?
Something possibly slightly, marginally cataclysmic. I managed to finally get detailed lay readings from the map and determined, well...
What is it?
Primordis is active.
I deserve an award. You rarely see me.
A dragon and a Mersat. Can't help but feel like we're surrounded.
I understand your priority will be the dragon.
Looks like it's time to test the new guild's
however, is
mettle.
Unfortunately,
Into the fire we go.
Rare loot.
That's valuable.
This will make for an epic saga. Ugh, too hot here. Not enough wind.